Namaste, everybody. Hope y'all had a great weekend. I had a lovely week off last week. As y'all know, I took the week off to spring clean. And today I clean every day, but today I did work out in the garden a bit. And I cleaned out this house because I don't think that bird is coming back. And I have an interested couple who I think want to move in, but they don't want to move into a house that came furnished. So I cleaned it out a little while ago. And I filled the bird feeder. I don't have my bird camera because we're going to go in the other room. So as y'all know, we kind of put that brick there to circle it so the corn and stuff could grow. But we've just kind of let everything grow along the fence. That's our, as we call it, our poop flowers. Since I was a little girl, I've called it that. People call them wildflowers. I kind of say they're, because birds and other animals transport the seeds. So, as you can see way out there, we have some yellow flowers and lavender flowers and white flowers, and it's just really pretty. We are going to actually, the reason we've left these dead trees out there, the garden center we purchased them from has a 1-year guarantee. And so we are going to, but you have to bring in the dead tree. So my husband has to saw them down. Along with our bougainvillea, unfortunately, they're not coming back. And I did do the little bark test where you scrape a branch and scrape the trunk. And there is no green. So it must have got too cold for them. So he's going to saw those off because that's a lot of money right there. There's 5 of those palm trees and then the 2 bougainvilleas. So we're going to return those. I did clean the bird baths today. So the birds are happy. I know if I open the door, they'll go away, but there are some birds out there on the feeder. So they're quite happy. Working on a special little birdie project, which I'm hoping to share in the next couple of weeks. I'm waiting for some stuff to arrive, and then I have to organize it. But there's our little birds. They're just so happy. Y'all know I love my birds. I'm actually going to I should have done it before I put the video on. I'm going to throw some monkey bread out there. I made some monkey bread the other night, but my husband and I will each eat a little bit of that, and then it just kind of sits there. So I try to give the rest to the birds because cinnamon is good for birds. Cinnamon's good for everybody. You really should incorporate it into your diet if you don't. That should have been on my essential oil video, but there are birds all over out here today, ladies. It is birdie lunch time. I don't know what time is it. It's late. No, it's 2:30. Anyway, but I just filled everything up and cleaned the bird bath, so they're very happy. They're all coming to partake. And we've had our cardinals back, and I haven't seen the doves for a few days, but the doves have been here. And then let me take and show you the nest. I don't really know. I haven't seen Mom for a few days. And about a day or so before we had those huge storms last week, because I check the nest every day very carefully. I don't do it if I see her around because I don't want to, scare her or anything. But I noticed that there were some sticks. I'll stick y'all in there to see real quick. Maybe I'll get a better view of it from the video because it's really hard to see. But see, there's a stick and some rose petals and stuff, and I thought, oh, maybe she's protecting her eggs. And I noticed there was one less egg than there had been, at least that I could see. I thought maybe it was under a petal or something, but I haven't seen her for a few days, and it's been that messy all week, so I don't know if a bird would keep their nest that cluttered. Anyway, so I've been waiting to see if she comes back. A few things. All the babies say hi. Nobody's been changed. As I said, last week was spring cleaning, so I did, wash my blinds. We have wooden blinds, and so I do dust them, but for my spring cleaning, I like to wash them and went through the house and did all the paint touch-ups, you know, like where the garbage can scrapes the wall and all that kind of stuff. So did all that. And just relaxed a bit, let my legs rest and my arms rest. But I did start painting yesterday, which I'm so happy about. I'll tell you quickly, you know, we just did that. What have we learned from our reborns? And it's so funny because I've had a kit that I just, you know, as I told you, I listen to my kits, and I feel this one kit's just like, paint me, paint me, paint me. And it was a kit in the drawer, and I'm not going to tell you what kit it is, but I had this kit in the drawer, and just, oh, it was screaming to be painted. And I actually took it out over the weekend to wash it and get it ready to be painted. And I took the bag, laid it here up on the bed, took all the components out, and got my drying rack, put all the pieces on it, and started to walk by. And I was walking by the Moses basket, and there was little Harley. Bless her. Harley's been laying there for months. And it was like she said, I've been so patient. What about me? And it took me back to when I was a nanny, the first family I worked for. You know, if I raise a child from baby, I teach them, you know, follow the rules. Even though it's not popular, it is an important part of life. And I remember she was in this little class. And at the end of class, the kids all had to line up, sitting down in a line. And the teacher would call them up and give them a sticker or a stamp or something on their way out. And she always called the naughty kids first to get rid of them. And I said to her, because she's like, no, you have to sit, you have to sit. And then she'd slowly call the naughty kids. And I, talked to her one day. I said, listen, I'm working really hard on teaching this little girl to follow the rules. And you're telling them if they sit nicely, they're going to get called. And then you're calling the naughty kids. So can you either please not say to sit nicely, or can you actually call the naughty kids forward? I mean, the good kids forward first. And she's like, I never realized I was doing that. Thank you for pointing that out. And so I put that kit back and thought, you know what? I am going to paint you, Harley, because you have been a patient little girl. So Harley's actually one of the kits I'm painting. And she's actually just so delicate and sweet. I hadn't really looked at her all that well. And she's just, there's something actually really special about her. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I just feel something magical when I'm painting her. So it's a little different than I felt before. I'm actually not really sure what it is. So they're all a pleasure to paint, but I don't know, there's just something. But so her place has been taken by Sawyer. He's a kit that I love. I've painted him once before. I don't know if I shared the story. I'd posted some work in progress photos on Instagram, and somebody wanted him, and I had actually veined him to be a darker baby, and she loved him the color that he was, wanted me to add a stork bite. And this is how I decided. I mean, I was pretty sure I wasn't going to do customs, but this kind of sealed the deal. So I actually stripped the baby for her and repainted it with lighter veins to get to the level I was at, and then did the stork bite. But foolish me didn't ask for a deposit, and she changed her mind. So, and unfortunately, one of the veins, when I baked it, did something weird, and I had to sell him kind of as a boo-boo baby. Actually, the woman who adopted him was over the moon with him. He was an eBay sale. And her review was lovely, that the skin tone matched hers identically. So it all worked out well, but I just felt like I didn't get to paint Sawyer how I wanted to, so I had to hunt this kit down. I'll have to look. I think he's from Czechoslovakia. I forget where I ended up tracking this kit down, but and then this one actually has a belly plate, which the other one did not, so I got a little bonus with this one. But I almost didn't get him. It took like a month to get here. And she was actually ready to refund me. We thought he got lost. So anyway, and then he turned up. So I was so happy about that. But so I set Sawyer up there, and Serenity's still there. So everybody else, Madison's still in the other basket. So that's kind of what's going on here. I'm back to painting. And I just want to do a quick reminder, my giveaway ends this week, and I want to thank everybody who's participated so far. I'm going to quickly read the list of names, and if you have made a video and I have not mentioned your name here, please, please, please comment below, because these are the videos I've seen. And thank you to everybody who's participated. And somebody asked me, and I'm going to tell you now, the reason I don't put giveaway in the title of my video, I like my giveaways to be for people who are regular subscribers to my videos. I don't want to put giveaway and get like hundreds of new subscribers just to participate in a giveaway. That's me. I don't, to me, I want to give something to somebody who, enjoys my channel regularly. So far I have Breeze Baby Butterfly Nursery, Reborn Huggles, Little Martin Nest Babies, Mandy Reborn Fan, My Reborn's Cradle, Jeffrey 63031, Connie Klein, and Teddy's and Tots Playpen. So thank you again, ladies, for participating. And again, it's back a few videos to go. My battery's about to go, so you'll have to go back a few videos to find it. And so that ends this week. Wanted to remind that. Couple shout outs I want to give. Couple new channels I found. One is called My Little World, and her name is Katie, and I adore you, Katie. Katie lives in Chicago, so let me tell you, girl, I am so jealous because I grew up in Chicago and lived there most of my life, and best city ever. Love Chicago. So go have some Uno's Pizza and Garrett's popcorn for me, would you? And then there's Lovely Loopy Nursery, and her name is Melissa, and she's actually Mel's cousin. And Mel, I have to tell you, when she said her name, I about laughed, because you know how my mind is, y'all, with numbers and stuff. And so right away I thought, oh, the M&M cousins. Sorry, ladies, but that is what my brain thought. So welcome, Melissa. And Suzanne's Babies, also new. Was she new? I just found her. I think she has a few videos up. Or several videos up, actually. She's not quite as new as the other two. Well, Lovely Loopy Nursery is very new. She only has a few videos. She just got her first baby. He's super cute. And welcome to you. And the other ladies have several more videos and already have a few reborns. But welcome both of you as well. So anyway, I hope everybody's having a fabulous week. My husband just went back to work a little bit ago, and I worked in the garden, so now I'm going to get back to painting. But I wanted to touch base, remind everybody about the giveaway, say hello, and hope everybody's having a great week. Hugs and blessings from us. Bye-bye.